Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to the general November monthly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are needing this information, just like you. And if you don't already know, my new book is printed and it is now available. So if you are interested, send me an email at thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. And also, if you would like a list of my private readings, send me an email at thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. Okay. And Capricorns, as quickly as I possibly can, I'm going to go through the major transits for this month. Now, I am taping. Today is October 24th, and tomorrow is the new moon solar eclipse, big deal, in Scorpio, 0 degrees. So you absolutely want to check and see if you have anything in Scorpio or anything in Taurus, which opposes Scorpio, or anything that squares Scorpio, which would be Aquarius or Leo. Okay, and the next full moon is going to be on November 8th, and that will be in Taurus, and that will be 16 degrees. That's a big deal because it's going to conjunct the transiting North Node, which is still in Taurus, and transiting Uranus, which is also still in Taurus, and those two are still conjunct, and now it's going to be joined by this full moon on the 8th, closely conjunct. So again, this full moon is a lunar eclipse, so that's another big deal, big energies. And if you don't already know, Uranus has everything to do with quick, unexpected, surprising changes. And then Taurus has everything to do with your value, how you value yourself, how you see yourself, how valuable you see yourself to be, your self-worth. And so that has everything to do with the possessions and all of your physical things around you, because that is a way of showing your value to yourself. Okay, and then Saturn is still in Aquarius, and it's 18 degrees still, but it will be moving 19 degrees later on in this month, and then remain so the rest of the month. Pluto is still 26 degrees Capricorn and will remain so all month long. And then we have Mars in Gemini. That's going to square Jupiter in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. And that's going to be a close degree for both of them. And that will be most of the month. So that's another thing, if you're interested, to take a look at. Okay, so with that completed, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. And as I always say, if this reading is not right for you, that is perfectly okay, because your natal wheel and your planet placements, along with the transiting planets, are always going to be unique for each and every one of you. And so this month, your sun sign might not do it for you. So you might need to check out your moon, rising, or your north or south nodes of the moon. Especially if you want to get a more accurate idea of what is actually going on with you, to check out all of them, and if that sounds right to you. or several of them. Whoopsie. Okay, that one wanted to stay on my finger. Okay, Firefly, 6 of Wands. That is beautiful, Capricorns. So something's coming to fruition. You've gained victory over something. Let me just, you're going to be lit up. I just got, because the firefly, and I looked at the light, you're going to be lit up this month. You're going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be in the limelight because you have something to share. You have something to shine your inner light. It says shining your inner light. You have something to shine your inner light about. You have something to say. You have something to contribute. Moment of glory. Yes, it's time for you to shine, Capricorn, in some way, in some area of your life. Wow, that's beautiful. And so your month is bright, bright and shining. And I also got too, with this bright and light, something might be illuminated to you. Something might be shining the spotlight in an area of your life so that you can see, I just got how far you've come. Or so that also you can see what needs to be shifted, what needs to be changed, altered, that you don't already know. But again, it's all about victory. It's all about conquering whatever you, I'm getting, conquering whatever you are bringing to completion, or whatever you have just recently brought to completion. The light will be shining upon for you, and you will be gaining accolades for that, Capricorn. So you will be gaining, I just physically saw people patting you on your back, telling you what a good job you've done, and assisting your knowledge of your self-worth, your value. Speaking of Taurus, which is trine to your sign, Capricorn. So it could come rather unexpectedly, but it's enabling you to see part of yourself maybe that you didn't realize, maybe for some of you, how far you've come. And so now, by these pats on the back and being recognized, it's enabling you to take a look at yourself and say, wow, yes, you can be very thankful and grateful and proud of your own self and how far you have come, and therefore gaining self-worth. First and foremost, from your inner self and your inner work, whatever that is, and then the accolades coming from the outside, just confirming whatever work you have done internally with yourself. That is beautiful. I just got the picture too of like a building being built, like bricks, blocks, bricks being built. So you're building something, or you're just about ready to build something, begin building something new, or this has to do with something you have just built for yourself, whether it's internal or external, or of course, if it's internal, you're going to see it in the external as well. And it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it stands really tall and strong and sturdy. That's you, Capricorn. Okay. So now, well, I'm being called to, okay. Let's see, from my soul deck, what wants to come out for you, Capricorns? Having to do with this glorious moment for yourself this month. Yeah, what I'm getting with this card, first and foremost, is, to me, that's a dove. So this is very special. This is a very, very momentous moment for you at this time in your life. And this is something you have spoken into existence. So this is something you have been thinking about, you've been working on, you've been working through, you've been putting a lot of hard work and thought and conscious thought and conscious action into whatever you've been doing, and consciously speaking about it, whether it's consciously speaking to yourself by writing things over and over, or what you're wanting, making a list, because Capricorns, you are a list maker, and so you write things down, but you're somehow have been communicating this, even communicating it to others, or maybe it's some type of, I just got the word mantra, maybe that's correct for someone, that you've been saying and choosing to consciously maybe think about in your own time and space for at least 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever per day. But it's some type of routine that you have been doing, some type of communicating or self-communication that you have been repeating, and it's now paying off. It's now paying off. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you, Capricorns, about this, whatever it is that you are going to be, the limelight will be shining on you for. You could have air in your chart too, because I was drawn to the firefly's wings, and air, which air signs, if you don't already know, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So you might have any of those in your chart as well, but you don't have to. The Hierophant, yes, whatever you've been working through, whatever has been going on in your life, as of recent or even for a long time, years, the Hierophant to me is saying you've gained wisdom, you've gained knowledge, and now you have the ability to teach this, to share this with others. And again, I'm seeing that white dove. So you are about ready to take flight. And this is something very, very unique and special. Excuse me. Getting the words divinely guided. So take that as you will. Capricorns, whatever that means for you with these doves, or maybe some of you that don't know what white doves mean, I'm getting you might want to, or it might sounds right, to look on the internet and see what that spiritual meaning is of white doves. Also, for some of you that pay attention to signs or synchronicities, you might be seeing white doves this month, or already started seeing them, whether real or in pictures, or even dreaming about them, or seeing them in your daytime, in your mind's eye. Yeah, you've conquered something. The King of Wands. You have absolutely conquered something. Again, under the firefly this came, and that's victory. That's you've become victorious, courageously victorious over something in your life. And now you are in command of your life, at least in this specific area. If it's not your life in general, of course it's going to affect your life, whatever part of your life this has to do with. Or it could be this just a general transformation in your whole life. You've gained courage. You've gained stamina, I just got, and passion also for yourself and for whatever you went through. You are now very positive about the future. You're very positive about the future. You can see the future, and you're excited about it where you weren't before, of course. We're working through that hard stuff, but I'm being drawn to the sun shining behind him. So that's what I'm seeing. The sun is now shining behind you, illuminating your path. Oh my gosh. Just like that, the firefly illumination and light being shown on, and also being shown on you. You're being highlighted. Maybe others now are passionate about you. And wondering, how did you get through that? How did you do that? And I want to follow in your footsteps. Could you please give me some tips? Share with me what you did so that that can assist me in working through what I am working through right now. That's what I'm seeing. Some people saying to you, or a person saying to you. Yes, see, 7 of Swords. So you walked away. You got through the hard situation, and you left behind, because I'm looking at the 2 swords that this gentleman left behind, and he has in his hand, he's still carrying away 5 swords. So whatever you have gained, you're taking with you. And then those things that aren't you and were holding you back, you've left those. You're walking away, or you've walked away from those. And now you know how you are being approached to assist others to do the same thing, because they're seeing that you're in the clear. Maybe it's someone or others that watched you from afar, or whether you know them or not, go through what you went through, and now they're seeing you victorious on the other side, and so they want to know your secret. They want to know your secret. Yes, look at that, the Star card. Look at that. And you're ready to tell them. You can tell them. And you're happily and joyfully grateful to tell them, because you are on the other side. And so, yes, you are being seen as that bright light, that bright star to show others the way. And some of you, again, I'm getting that you don't even realize that. And so it isn't until people start approaching you, or another approaches you, and you start getting the pats on the back and the to the hard work you've done, and maybe even the asking, how did you do that, to realize that you have something important to say. You have some information that others are listening to, or want to listen to, or you have a venue, you have your particular path is being lit up now on what way to go, because of this information that you have gained, the wisdom you have gained. And the courage that it took to keep going no matter what. Again, that's what people are seeing about you this month, Capricorn. And something about I'm just being drawn to this lady, beautiful lady, and like youthfulness or renewed vitality. Maybe that's what it is too. Renewed health, renewed vitality. And people are seeing that not just in your aura, not just in your energy field, but also in your physical self, your physical, mental, spiritual self. And that's why they're so impressed. And so they want to be assisted. They want to know, what is your secret? How did you do that? And again, you could be in a totally different field, your profession, or male, female, your soul path, or what you thought was your soul path. I'm seeing some of you, you're going to, once this happens to you and you are being shown by others that you have something else to share that you had no idea, you're going to see a new path open up for yourself. And what I'm seeing too, if that's correct for you, or for those of you that that's correct for, it's not going to be for everybody, but that this other path that you were on or that you've been on and trying to continue on, it's been at a standstill or something hasn't been going right in that area. And now, all of a sudden, it seems this new path for you opens up. So you either just recently had something close and something end for you. Well, something new is going to begin now. Especially if you've been worried about that. I just got, don't be worried. No, it's going to show itself, and it will show itself this month. Maybe some of you have been consciously hoping and wishing for that and desiring that. Okay, it is. It will come this month. Anytime now through the end of November. Yes, again, see 8 of Pentacles. Yes, this has to do with your purpose, your physical purpose and endeavors, and what you are physically putting out into the world and sharing with people and working on your skill, your specialty. So yes, it's either gaining, if you're in the same field, it's either gaining, I don't want to say popularity, that sounds like it's a flash in the pan. No, it's gaining awareness, conscious awareness. People are being drawn, they're seeing with that shining bright light. It's shining on you and your specialty, your whatever this is for you. And if it's something new, then you're going in a brand new direction, and it's definitely going to pay off for you. That's beautiful, Capricorn. Yeah, I just got your work. You have been working methodically on something. I just keep seeing like a list, and I keep seeing you going over and over that list, or rewriting, or maybe like affirmations or something on what you're desiring for some of you. Okay, so well, let's get some of these cards. And again, I don't know what they're called. I'm usually good about that, but I don't know. Whoopsie. These are oracle cards, I know that. So let's just see. Let's get some oracle cards for you and see what comes out. Okay. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I just got being called to say maybe it has something to do with you working on your nodes of the moon, Capricorns. Some of you have been working really hard, and now you're going to see that pay off. Because those are blockages. That's in having to do, astrologically speaking. Our nodes of the moon is where each and every one of our personal work is. And it's programmed in us, and it's an automatic blockage. Because our South node makes us feel like going about life in that way, which again, it's automatic. You don't even know. We all do this, and will continue until you know consciously what your nodes of the moon are through astrology. Okay, so what else for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa, okay. Adventures. Oh, wow, look at that. You are ready for adventure. Adventure's opening up. Your sights are opening up. Your enthusiasm for life, that adventurousness in the wonders of life and excitement of the day-to-day living. And maybe some of you are going to be traveling and going to exotic tropical places. Maybe you love waterfalls. Just allowing life to take you just like the waterfall. It's just falling down. It's just flowing, going pretty fast too. So some of you, this could be going pretty fast. Your life changing, transforming into something different and new. But also water has everything to do with purity and just going with the flow. But it's actually more than going with the flow. It's quick movement is what I'm getting. Quick flowing movement. It's like things are just coming, falling into place for you. Boom, boom, boom. And it happens rather swiftly. But it's so smooth. It's like it's amazing to you. It's amazing. You're not the one to normally think about things being magical or magic or miracles, but this comes in so things are happening for you this month, so falling into place so quickly that you actually maybe even start believing for the word miracle. The word magic does come into your thoughts, at least if you don't speak them. Or maybe someone else I'm also seeing could be saying these words to you, and you have to admit, I'm seeing you being like, you could be true, because this is pretty amazing. So expect to be amazed, Capricorns. All right, so that is all I have for you, Capricorns. So I know this was a shorter video. I apologize, but when I'm not getting anything else, I'm not getting anything else. And so you have an awesome reading and enjoy this month. And I'm wishing you all well. And until next time.